Joining me in the studio again this time around is Monmouth College President Dr. Patricia Draves. Good morning, Pat.
Good morning.
And with us is Lisa DeKezel, our CEO with OSF Holy Family Medical Center and St. Mary's. Good morning.
Good morning, Vanessa.
Good to see you both. How are you?
We're doing great.
We're doing great.
And you should be doing great. What a fantastic program. Earlier this month, OSF and the radio station, we held a forum, a health forum, and what we learned from all of our partners, the most common denominator was a lack of help, nursing, people in the field. So you guys and Monmouth College have come up with a brand new partnership.
Yeah, wonderful. Thank you so much, Vanessa. Yes, we certainly talked a lot about that, and certainly it's something we've been talking about now, for quite a few years, and really just the continued staffing shortages we're seeing across all industries, and certainly healthcare is not unique to that, but that critical staffing shortage with regard to nursing does continue. While we've seen certainly some steady improvements, kind of post-pandemic, beginning to see some of those positions fill. Without question, we do still continue to see that shortage across the country, and here in the Midwest, certainly experiencing that. And so really looked at the opportunity to how can we work together, and these conversations really began a few years ago with Monmouth College around what would it look like to really key community partners working together to help fill that critical shortage and really offer such an exceptional opportunity for a learning experience here for our rural communities.
Okay. Enter Dr. Draves then with Monmouth College being able to provide this program.
Yeah, well, it's definitely a partnership program with OSF. And so we are so excited about, a unique program compared to other nursing programs. I've been involved in nursing education for about 20 years at two different colleges, and this addresses the needs of this community. I mean, the state of Illinois has a huge nursing shortage. I think the current is like 15,000 openings right now.
Yes.
And, and as you look at the age of nursing, there's going to be a lot of retirements, so that need is very steady. So the program is unique in that it offers 2 degrees, a bachelor's degree at Monmouth College and a Bachelor of Science in Nursing that will be granted from OSF. So students get 2 degrees. And I think, we all know that, nurses need a lot of skills that are obviously technical nursing skills, but also some of those durable human skills like good communication, critical thinking. They are increasingly have responsibilities at the bedside and in clinics. And so those are some of the things, written skills, communication skills, that Monmouth will offer the program, and OSF, the nursing skills that we need.
Yes, absolutely. And when we first began talking about this program a few years ago, we really talked about what a great opportunity for such a highly regarded and reputable liberal arts program such as Monmouth College to really offer those core courses and that bachelor's degree, in the health sciences fields, but then to really build leaders. And when you think about what the needs, long-term for rural health is not only supplying those superior clinical skills that the OSF College of Nursing can provide our students in the BSN portion of this program, but when you have the opportunity to combine that, the two forces of OSF College of Nursing and Monmouth College, we are also building leaders. And so whether that's leadership directly at the bedside with those communication skills and critical thinking skills and just that well-rounded bachelor's prepared nurse at the bedside, it also offers those future leaders that we are going to need going forward as well in the healthcare industry and within nursing. And so we just saw this as just the perfect partnership to do that, to continue to support the sustainability of rural healthcare delivery here, not only locally, regionally, but also well beyond.
And what do you think, Lisa, how much time does it save a student when we think about the traditional sense of gaining a nursing degree?
Wow, yeah, this is really an accelerated program. So when you think about that, we're really kind of doing, from the nursing component of this, we're really folding 2 years into one with that really accelerated fourth year with the OSF College of Nursing. And so it's a unique program. Certainly the students are going to get every bit of the same opportunity that they would have, but it's an accelerated program to allow the students to complete 2 bachelor's degrees in 4 years. So what an exceptional opportunity. And I will tell you myself, way back in the day when I went to nursing school myself, because I am also an RN, bachelor's prepared, RN, I would have just jumped at this opportunity if that had been available to me back then. And certainly think it's a great opportunity. So it's great to have the opportunity to spread the word about this and the opportunity it prepares. And I think also what we found at OSF is this also gives the opportunity for students who want that residential student experience on campus, who want to live on campus and experience that 4-year just amazing experience of being a student on campus in a great environment like Monmouth College and have that whole experience as well, but still receive the superior, clinical education they're going to receive through the OSF College of Nursing in that year 4. So it just is a great partnership and opportunity.
Okay, and Pat, when we think about the accelerated program, what type of student are we looking for? And then the placement is pretty much a 100% guarantee that they'll be placed within the region.
Yeah, so there's a couple of things. I mean, obviously, students that are serious and passionate about nursing and nursing education, will obviously focus with OSF about patient care and what it means to be a caring person in a community. That leadership that Lisa mentioned is an important part. At matriculation with the incoming students, I talk to them about we're a community of leaders. We want people to go out and make good sustainable change in their communities, and this program will be no exception to that in terms of Monmouth. So,
okay, how many students do we think we can have on campus at a time in this program?
So the first class, we're planning for 20 students. We're recruiting to that program now. We have room for more than that, but that's what we're planning for. And so we'll look for that first class. And some of the guarantee is students that come to Monmouth will, have to earn a certain GPA in order to move into the nursing, into the nursing curriculum, because we want to make sure that they're ready and prepared for that. And then OSF, for students that are successful in the program, is offering employment for those. So, if Lisa, you want to say something about that?
Yeah, OSF is guaranteeing placement, post, graduation into one of our open positions within OSF. And certainly, obviously, if we have students who their plans take them outside of the region and elsewhere, we certainly will, support that and be happy for them in that. But certainly one of the benefits of this program does guarantee them placement within the system.
Okay. It sounds like a fantastic program trying to fill a huge void in our area. You said 15,000 openings. Was that here in Illinois?
Just here in Illinois. Yeah.
Amazing. Mm-hmm. Well, maybe we'll get very lucky with this program. I know it's going to be fine and dandy as far as both of you are concerned, getting it off the ground, getting it going, the students, but maybe it'll lead to even more down the road, such as mental health care professionals. There's such a need for so many different healthcare people that, make a difference in people's lives. Maybe there'll be more programs to come.
Right. And absolutely. And we can certainly, I would anticipate that to really be the case, and really the importance of ensuring that our students understand all of the opportunities that are open to them, and through their clinical rotations. So they will, of course, within that year, that final year there with the College of Nursing, they will, of course, do their clinical rotations, which is such an important component of any nursing education. That's where you get out there and you work alongside the nursing teams and their preceptors to gain those clinical skill sets, which are obviously so important. And those rotations will include time here at OSF Holy Family in Monmouth, as well as OSF St. Mary Medical Center in Galesburg, and, of course, St. Francis in Peoria. And so it gives students an opportunity to see what it looks like to serve in those different sized facilities. We always must remember that One size does not fit all, and so it's a great opportunity for students to experience the realm of clinical opportunity and placement opportunities across different sizes of facilities in the spectrum of healthcare. That also means they're going to get exposed to all different types of opportunities. So whether it's acute care or behavioral health, ambulatory care, the opportunities are endless within healthcare as far as it's such a wide spectrum of jobs and opportunities, different specialties. So hopefully, what we want to do is expose students to as much as possible so that they can see what speaks to them and what they feel called to in coming out to serve post-graduation.
Okay. It's a wonderful idea. It's going to be a wonderful program. monmouthcollege.edu to learn more about this enrollment period, which is going on now for the first class. And Pat, while we have you, a question I wonder about for the future, and I'm sure parents wonder this for their kids and for their grandkids. What are the best industries to be thinking about going into in this new post-COVID pandemic era? Healthcare is definitely one of them, for sure. That's at the top of every list you read as the industry to go into. What are some others?
Well, I'll answer first to say building your skills to be flexible, because we're really preparing students for a lot of jobs that don't even exist yet. So I want to make sure that I emphasize that. So some of those skills that we talked about earlier. But healthcare, the need for healthcare and technical skills, things like computer science, data science, analytics, big data are huge areas, and that we offer at Monmouth and are huge needs kind of moving forward. Obviously, I think we all know there's a teacher shortage as well for many of the same things in terms of nursing. And luckily, this incoming class of Monmouth has lots of students that are interested in education. So I'm excited about that and what that means for our community. But there's a lot of emerging markets, and business is obviously one of them. It's interesting fact that students, and as you look at business, there's going to be a lot of small businesses, and students are interested in being entrepreneurs. So again, building that flexible skill set so you can move into different industries is a huge priority, not only for students, but for our nation and our society. Okay.
And Lisa, how do people get a hold of OSF if they're interested in programs? Maybe it's not nursing, but some of the other ones that you mentioned. Mm-hmm. How do they get involved in healthcare?
Yeah, certainly. If they go out and look on OSF, osfhealthcarecareers.org, it certainly will list our job openings, and they can look at that. But certainly just to reach out, there's links on those pages to reach out, talk to our recruiters. We're always happy as local leaders. I'm happy to sit down anytime with any student body, organization, with just those interested in healthcare, what it might look like for them. Our team, we have a team that's always happy to sit down and have those discussions anytime, because certainly as Dr. Draves has mentioned, and you've mentioned as well, there's so much more even beyond nursing. The needs for healthcare in the fields of radiology, laboratory, sleep science, of course our medical students. There's such a IT technology innovation. It's endless, and we need all of those areas to be sustainable in order to continue healthcare delivery into the future. And healthcare delivery into the future will look very different. We'll always need our core at the bedside, hands-on care delivery, but there is so much innovation around healthcare, and so the opportunities are really, really, really endless.
Yeah, I think one of the things that people misunderstand about healthcare and technical areas is that it's not just for nurses or doctors mm-hmm. or computer scientists or data scientists. Those fields are huge for lots of different people, whether mm-hmm. that's HR skills, mm-hmm. personnel skills, yes. business skills. And so you can have a very successful career as a computer, in the computer science industry and never be a computer science, or healthcare and never be, with patients
right.
per se.
Right. So. Yeah. It really is, and really again, the field is really becoming quite interesting in the way that care is delivered. When you think about telesupport, virtual support, the technology and the innovation that's going to continue to evolve. And then certainly, I just can't say enough, if you're someone who really enjoys technical aspects, there are so many more technical positions within healthcare that people just really, you receive that care and you don't even think about it. So whether it's phlebotomists or imaging techs, sleep techs, or surgical techs, there's just so many technical skills that people can help to deliver care. And so people think of nurses and doctors, and they kind of, the depth of the team is quite outstanding. And so, always a lot to talk about. And, as we talk about healthcare, but we are so appreciative of Monmouth College coming to the table with us to really develop this. This is really a model going forward that I think that we have developed here, and for the sustainability of rural healthcare. And I think it's a model that other rural communities across the state, the Midwest, and even across the nation can really adopt. And I'm really proud of what we've done here, and very thankful and grateful for our partner in Monmouth College.
Okay. Ladies, excellent job.
Thank you so much, Vanessa.
This is a big deal. It's the first incoming class that the recruitment has begun for Monmouth College and OSF, a partnership nursing program. You can contact Monmouth College at 457-2345 and monmouthcollege.edu. All right. Have a wonderful week.
You as well.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Lisa DeKezel with us, CEO of OSF Holy Family Medical Center and St. Mary's Medical Center, and Patricia Draves, Monmouth College president.